Hey there, Captains, and welcome now to Tuesday. Well, today is going to be a sunny and aggressive day, especially at work. I think at work or with your career or something involving your career, time to push forward. Mars ruling the day, which says you know enough information to take the first step in this little chapter. We're in chapter 1 of Sun and Libra, where you're really modifying your career and your objectives in the next 30 days or over the course of this Libra month. So today, push forward or take that first step on what you know so far. Don't worry, more will be revealed as always. You can't have the full plan, Capricorn. You know what you want. Now also, emotionally, something interesting, the moon today will move into your opposite sign during the course of the day, probably hit around lunchtime depending on where you live in the country, but it will also conjunct Mars at the same time. Now that is a burst of emotion. So the moon will actually kind of create some sort of burst of emotion around a relationship, it looks like, or about relations. Now it depends on you how this will manifest. At the same time, one more clue, it's trining into Mercury, which is in the house of friends and society. Not just Mercury, but a Uranus-ruled Mercury, which means its motive currently is breakthrough thinking or breakthrough level. So I interpret this in a couple of ways. It could be that some sort of emotional thing happens in a relationship that leads to a whole new way of thinking about your place in society or your friends and that sort of thing. It could also be literally some great event happening where things move forward with a relationship that you've wanted to cultivate, and finally it does. You finally get through to that person you've wanted to connect with for so long, which is important to whatever your objectives are. Either way, realize you've got a big burst of emotion going on here, and if you want to light cast, and if nothing else, meditate on it sometime around lunch today. Put your dreams out there, put your wish out there. This is a nice booster shot. At the same time, I will point out, Venus is still in Leo. Now, Leo was that 2-year lesson plan you had on really cleaning out your boundary issues, but they're not quite over. The hard work is done. But Venus there says, time to continue planting seeds of this new intimacy, this new way of connecting to people, this openness, and most importantly, you not judging yourself. I know that because Venus is also trining Pluto in the house of higher faith, which means as you plant these new seeds, old faith issues in yourself die for good. All right, Cappy, that's all we got for Tuesday. I'll see you tomorrow with more. Live, love, be. So